Well, this is a take two, I guess. Sorry I'm a few minutes late today, but I seem to be having a little trouble with my screen here, so I hope you can hear me okay, because I'm going to go through, or at least discuss, or at least open up the conversation concerning a Class A document that, because of its oddness or its weirdness, I've yet to discuss it all. Okay. Hi, Saldi. Yes, you can see me and hear me. Okay. Okay. And that is Liber 400. It's a Class A document, one of those special sort of received documents. And I'm trying to find what Crowley has to say about it in his, or what the editor here has to say about it in the Holy Books of Thelema. It says, Liber Tau, or Tav, vel Kabbalah Trium Literarum, or the Kabbalah of the three letters. It's a graphic interpretation of tarot on the plane of initiation. And it looks very unlike any other of the Class A documents. It looks like that. There's a giant letter Tav, and underneath it are 3 rows of 7 Hebrew letters in order, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, etc. And then they're read as columns. So the one there on the far right would be Aleph, Chet, Samek. And then there is, let's see, then there is a little comment on it, on each one of those, okay? Pretty much continues without explanation other than what I'm reading to you right now. A graphic interpretation of the tarot on the plane of initiation. Liber 400 analyzes the Hebrew alphabet into 7 triads, each which forms a trinity, sympathetic ideas relating respectively to the 3 orders comprised in the AA, or 3 initiatory orders. It is really an attempt to find a periodic law in the system. This analysis may be checked by adding the columns vertically, and if you do that, they come to 69, 81, 93, 114, 135, 246, and 357. Now, divided by 3, we get 23, 27, 31, 38, 45, 82, and 119, which in the Sephiroth mean respectively life, purity, negation, or 38 times 11 is 418, innocent, formation, prayer, weeping. The analogies are obvious. Thank you, Crowley. And it's Liber 400 from the large Tau in the center of the diagram. There, the large Tau. So, he doesn't spend too much time trying to tell us what this is about, but I'm just going to illustrate these 7 columns, all within the letter Tav. Now, Tav is a very special Hebrew letter. It's treated as it's assigned to the planetary sphere of Saturn, which is number 3, master of the temple, up there in the supernal triad. And if we are looking at the sequence of stages of creation, as illustrated by the cube of space, Tav is right in the center. It's like a black dot in the center of the cube. And from it expand lines that go up and down, right and left, and front and back. Tav is the first path going from 10 on the tree of life that leads from 10 to 9. And it's also the planetary sphere of Saturn, a special planetary sphere above the abyss. It's a heavy thing. So I'm going to read these columns and show you, and with the aid of tarot cards here. The first column is Aleph, Het, Samek. Aleph, Het, the chariot, Temperance, Samek. And the text reads, and I think I'm dividing it just the way it should be. The master of the temple, the adeptus, the neophyte. Aleph, 8 equals 3. Het, 5 equals 6. Excuse me, it's going to be going backwards because the Aleph is the 0 equals 0. So I'm going to start that again. The adeptus would be the Samek. Excuse me. This is why it's always confused me. The 3 letters are Aleph, Het, Samek. And it says master of the temple, adeptus, neophyte. And then it says 8 equals 3, 5 equals 6, and 0 equals 0. So I'm taking that as eight equals 3, 5 equals 6, 0 equals 0. Now, he doesn't tell us which direction he's reading it. And this has always been a source of confusion to me. The next ones are Bet, Tet, and Oyen. Bet, Tet, Oyen. The ultimate illusion, the illusion of force, the illusion of matter. Now, it seems like it should be just the opposite. It should be matter, okay? The ultimate illusion, magician. The illusion of force. This used to be called fortitude or strength. And the illusion of matter. So that would seem understandable. Gimel, Yud, and Pei are the next ones. Gimel. Yud. Pei. The functions of the three orders, these 4 orders of the AA. Silence in speech. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Silence in speech. So, then a repeat. Silence. And speech in silence. Construction. Preservation. Destruction. The next column is Daleth, Kaf, Oyin, Tzadi. Daleth, Kaf, Tzadi. Now I know that Thelemites amongst us will know that probably later on in his life, Crowley would say that the star card is the Hay card and not the Tzadi card. But I believe at the time this was written, he was still using this attribute. So the 3 of them would be the unveiling, or the unveiling of light, the unveiling of life, and the unveiling of love. The next letters are He, Lamed, Kuf. He, remember in the old days, that was probably the He. Lamed. Kuf. Equilibrium of the cubic stone. On the path. And among the shells. I'm going to do that again because He, equilibrium of the cubic stone, on the path, there we go, and among the shells. And finally, no, not finally, we got 2 more here. we've got Vav, Mem, and Resh. Vav, Mem, and Resh. Rituals of initiation. 8 equals 3. 5 equals 6. And 0 equals 0. Asar as a bowl. As a man. As a son. And the final column is Zion, Nun, and Sheen. The ordeals of initiation again. 8 equals 3. 5 equals 6. And 0 equals 0. Birth, death, resurrection. Now, I know this has been an awkward and scatterbrained treatment of this morning. I'll use the excuse that I've just returned by a friend giving me a lift to the garage to get my car looked at again, and so I'm sort of just scattered and weirded out myself this morning. So anyway, now what does that all mean? If you're kind of even slightly familiar with the circumstances of those 3 orders of being and how they are orders of initiation, as how they are divided and applied to the tree of life, and the diagram that I don't have in front of me here, but it's called the slopes of Abiagnus, which sort of divides the tree of life into the first, second, and third order initiatory experience, and the duties, the rituals, and the specific initiatory experiences that one needs to master and undergo are applied to each of the Sephiroth of the tree of life, at least right up to Tifereth. And so obviously Liber Tav is something that needs to be studied more intently. And not only that, but those of us who are who have been exposed to the mystery of the Tzadi Hay switch might want to examine other tarot cards between the Star card and the Emperor card as what Hebrew letters are applied in those 3 columns. But anyway, if I've done nothing else, I hope my scattered confusion has at least lit an interest in you in going to Liber 400 and trying to make sense of it yourself. Anyway, today I'm just trying to make sense of my life this morning. So until tomorrow, hopefully I'll be in better shape. Until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself, be good to each other. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will.